This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, everybody. Wait a second. Wait for it. Woo! There we go. Welcome to Kim's Crazy Place. Otherwise known as Kim Overholt's Art and Entertainment Studio. I am your hostess with all the toast. My name's Kim Overholt. I'm here to help you have fun and learn a little bit about cartooning and having fun with it. I hope you have a great. I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my site. Yeah, I love going live because that's the only way to do it is to go live and have a good old time with it. So welcome. If you want to know a little bit more about me, check out my website, KimOverholt.com. And what I say about people is you always have to practice. Practice makes perfect, and I'm glad that you're starting here. That's a good way to start. All right. So thank you for coming on in. And yeah, let me to chase. Yes, hi. I am your party artist, Kim Overholt here. And yes, welcome to my crazy place where I do a little bit of art just to make you feel better and make me feel better too. I am just kind of centering myself here in my I got my computer going and everything and make sure I'm all kind of like there we go. All right. So how are you doing? I've got like light all over the place. So let me just move this a little bit. There we go. That way we're not getting reflected on. Unless we need reflection, of course. All right, so here it is, Monday again. Here I am at it again. I'm going to show you how to get started if you haven't ever tried doing any kind of drawing. I've had, this weekend I was doing a yard sale. So Friday I was busy getting ready, so I didn't have a feedback Friday. So I'm sorry I didn't show up for feedback Friday, but I hope you came and said something anyways. If you want to say something, you're more than welcome to, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to hear back from you. That's why I go live, and that's why I try. And so it's Cartooning Monday. Once again, here I am back on my drawing board. Seems like I'm always back to the drawing board once again, more than one time, right? So we're always back to where we start. So let's get started with a little bit. So, like I say, I was doing a yard sale this weekend, so I had a lot of things going on. But I wanted to get you started with doing some art. Hold on, I'm going to just get out of the picture for a second so I can grab some of my whiteboard markers. Now, if you haven't ever drawn before, whiteboard markers, you can do that. That's nice and easy. Pen and pencil, pencil and paper, even easier. You do it that way. You start simple. You start more simple and work your way. All right. So let me get you started. I'm going to start with a nice blue colored pen. And so a lot of people that's like, oh, you're so good at that. I don't even know how to draw a stick person. Well, if you want to learn to draw a stick person, it's really easy. I can teach you that too. It's just as easy as just taking your pen and drawing a line. Drawing a line and making sure you also have an eraser handy. There's something I must have forgotten. Here we go. Here's my eraser. Okay. So drawing simple lines to get you started. Just draw a line. If you can't draw a line, you can even take a ruler, use a straight edge, put it down, and just draw yourself a line. And you get something, right? Right? You start with something. You start with a line, and then you can add another line, and then you can add another line. I always tell people, as long as you know your letters and your numbers, we can even start from there. Like, your ABCs, and your 1, 2, 3s. When you start off simple like that, that's how we get going with drawing things too. So, because you can take just a simple 1, and we can make it fancy. Or you can keep it simple, like if you go up to the number 4. I always tell people number 4 is like the easiest one that you can make something out of. Number 4 turns into a boat. So if you can see it. And there you go, simple little boat. It's real easy. You know your letters, you know your numbers, you know my name, you know my number. Look me up, call me. Yeah. But practice makes perfect. I always say if you aren't practicing, you aren't getting any further. And I practice all the time. I'm always practicing. I'm always back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. I always feel, even since it's been forever, and here I am once again back at the drawing board trying to figure out how to get through this thing we call life, right? And of course, life is what you make it. That's my motto, and I will always share that with you. Life is what you make it. Don't make it hard on yourself. We always have to keep this nice and easy and simple. So we always want to make sure life's what you make it. Make it fun. Make it a good time. Don't ever get it. Don't ever let it get you down. Okay. So start with the basic lines. So make the basic lines. Once you start good at making lines, even making the letter I, you start making the numerals for 3. This is just a way to start, just with your basic lines in creating something. You can even make it like the X's and the O's. Ta-da! This is just basic lines. You get good at making basic lines. Make your X's and O's play a little bit. And then you get to making your X's and your O's. If you turn it sideways, it could be like an O and an X. And then you could take that X and you make like a little line. And you could start making a stick person. There's a stick person. So now you've made your first stick person. Da-da-da. That's the way you start. Start with a stick person. With love, X and O's, making us the love. So there's one to practice. Instead of going like this, X's and O's, turn it like this, X's and O's, or X's like that. And then there you go. You got your start for your person. Ta-da! Real easy. Real easy, easy. Now you make it a stick person. You want to go take it a little bit further. You get to know your other shapes. So your triangle, your square, and your circle. And you combine them into something simple and make something nice, like a cone shape, or make a round bubble shape, or make yourself something kind of 3-dimensional. Make it into a nice little box or something. Yeah. Try those 2D dimensional shapes into some 3D dimensional shapes. You can make it like that. This is like obviously the combination of all these 3 together makes a nice cone shape. But if you want to make circle round and you want to make something that's kind of triangle, you can make yourself a nice pyramid too, which is always kind of fun to make. Yeah, like that. Something real simple. Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I usually do. Yeah. So there you go. You start drawing little things that look like something, and that's what you do. You kind of stand back and you look at it. Does it look like something? Okay, it does, right? And you just keep building on it. And when you get good at it, want to start drawing people and things. I see the best way to start is just start by making shapes. Here's a really interesting shape that makes a lot. When you start making faces, is the football shape. A football shape is like an oval. Yeah, you can make it. You can start with an oval shape if you want to, like an egg shape, a flattened circle, and you can build on that by making an eyelid here and an eye there. Make the little thing that's in the corner of your eye, the little eye duct there, and then you can kind of keep building on it. You can make the eyelid, and then you can make like the circle in the middle of the eye. You can make the light for the eye in the corner here, just by little simple circles. And of course, when you make eyelashes, they're like little flicks. Flick up, flick up, flick up, flick up, flick up, like check marks. Actually, that kind of looks like it looks like a bug. Yeah. And you start flick, 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 flick. With practice, a little flick and flick and flick, and eventually you can color some stuff in. And it starts looking like an eye. Kind of, sort of, kind of. And when you get to making eyes, you make one eye, and then you make the second eye. And in between that space is room for another eye. There's always, we have the third eye. Oh, that's the all-knowing, all-seeing eye. The all-knowing, all-seeing eye. But when you erase that, you can just have like the regular eyes. And yeah, so, and then you can make your nose, which is like, okay, so if we were to make the shape of a face, we start with a nice oval shape, right? We cut that in half. And we can go down, cut the middle down there, that way. X's and O's, here we go again. So, make one eye, remember there's a space in between. Eye. And then from here, this line here, to this line here, somewhere in between, would be about there. And that's where your nose would be. And from there to there is somewhere in between is where the mouth would be. So everything is in proportion. And you get rid of all your lines. And you have a face. You start building the eyebrows. You can start making the hair. This is how you start. Oh, and right between the nose and the eyes are your ears. So you can make them big like that, or you can make them smaller. You can make them having glasses, or you can make them without glasses. You can make glasses that come down here. And then hang up the ears like that. You have the eyes there, see? Mm-hmm. And there you go. You've just made yourself a face. And that's how you start making faces. That's how I make a face. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so that shows you, that's the basics of getting started. And just progress from there. Now, that's doing people. When you want to do animals, it's the same kind of thing. Proportions may be a little bit different, but you can always look up that stuff too online. This is just doing like characters and faces and cartoons. So this gets you basically starting to do cartoons. So again, when you take that shape and you can cut that in half, like that X shape again. X's and O's. This time, if you change the shape of the face, you can also change like what it will look like. You can also, if you change the proportions, it might even make anything look more cartoonish too. So, see, make the nose here, and make the mouth there. And we erase all lines. Unless you want to keep some for eyelids and stuff. There you go. You just get rid of the lines there, and there you go. You got a face happening. Make smaller ears if you want to. Make a baby face kind of thing. There you go. And you can make it more with the eyelashes. You can do that. Make something like that, change it up, change it around, play with it a bit. That's where it gets it fun, when you can practice and you just make all kinds of faces. Yeah, and that's how you get started with that. And if that's a good start for you, that's the way it's got to go. And if you want to continue and start making people, it's like you want to, like, again, we can do the old X's and O's thing again, where we can start making a person right here. You start off small, like a person. Da, 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 da. All right, and then you can like go around and you get your first little cartoon face, cartoon guy. You can fill it in the way you want to. You can make it with the. Start simple. Simple shoes. And then you keep on looking up more, because there's always more to learn. Just making simple faces, shapes. Just get going, get started. And then when you really get going and you want to start making your own characters, that's where it comes into character building. And that's where I come in for helping you with stuff like that. Like I say, with my Luna Sparkles, I will show you ideas. Okay, so I have, like I always say, I do this thing called Inktober, and it helps a lot if you are loving doing cartooning like I do. I have you have like nice little books like this, and you put all your cartooning and stuff inside it. Oh gosh, I have an easy way of showing you this. Da, 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 da. Oh, there's like things like that for ideas, like Dodge the Cat. That's a cartoon idea. Something like spicy, ideas like that. Friday the 13th, something like that. There we go, castle. And you just keep drawing all kinds of ideas. War dance. And stuff like that, get into more cartoony stuff. And, Andre the Giant, you can start making cartoons, caricatures of people. Come up with ideas for your own cartoons. Just draw. And I do, like when you make your own cartoons, making your own little comic book structure, make your own cartoons. Start drawing animals. Come up with all kinds of ideas. Make little anime things, Get started, start painting some stuff. It's easy. Once you get going, you won't want to stop. So, and there's like the kind of things I draw too. You do like a nice Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. And of course, there's like a Tom and Jerry, I do caricatures of, say, The Rock with a rock head. And what's her face? Elon Musk there we go. And like Taylor Swift. And all kinds of different things. Yeah, I'm doing character reference for my Luna Sparkles. Here's her doing some kick butt routines. I'll show you what Luna Sparkles looks like. I have her over here. I got her one friend, Professor Wood. There we go. There's one that I started, cartoon characters. I see behind me over here, there's my painting of Cuba. There we go. And Luna Sparkles. Where's Luna Sparkles? Luna Sparkles. There she is. Like I said, we were working over the summer for Luna Sparkles. And where did she go? She disappeared again. Oh, there she is. There's Luna Sparkles. Yes. So we'll be doing some cartoons for Luna Sparkles coming up in the near future too. So these are the things that you got on your plate once you get going, and then you start to animate. And that's my next step. I got the storylines written, I got the music written down, I got cartoon ideas, and now it's just to put them down in making the whole animation and making the cartoons. So we are so close, and we are doing more. This is more. This is just the start of the things that KimOverholt.com is capable of. Let me tell you guys, because the Overholt Art and Entertainment Studio is going to be growing. And I'm showing you this because I want to say it's going to happen. Okay, so what's going to be happening is there's going to be more. Excuse me. There's going to be more art going on, and I'm going to bring it to you guys, and going to have some fun with it. We're going to be bringing more ideas for having fun with art to you guys, and I don't want to give too much away. I don't let the cat out of the bag just yet, but you guys are going to be so excited for what I got coming up next. So I got lists, and I've got numbers to call, and I've got packages to send out, and when we get going, baby, we're going to take up the whole universe. Okay. My universe, at least. Anyways, so yeah, this is gives you a good start if you want to start doing cartooning, and let's get it going from there. And if you want to keep going, let me know in the comments below. Now, tomorrow is Magic Tuesday, and you know me, I do card readings on Magic Tuesday. Wednesday is Wellness Wednesday, and I will do more art for you. Thursday is Entertainment Thursday. Well, I will bring out my ukulele and we will strum a few chords and laugh a little while. And Friday, again, will be Feedback Friday. I'll hear back from you. And if I don't hear from you, you'll hear from me. How's that sound? Okay. Either way, I'll try to make it again for Friday. But you know what? I was getting ready for the yard sale this weekend and it turned out successful. I got a couple paintings. Somebody bought a couple paintings, which makes me happy and puts me in the right frame of mind. So I got to keep pushing for KimOverholt.com. Keep on pushing for more cartoons. Keep on pushing for more art parties. And I'll be seeing you in the near future. And in the meantime, let me just rock you out with a little bit of rock and roll. All right. Have yourself a fantastic day, you guys. As I say, peace, oh brother, we'll live it at it, as my mom used to say, to keep you in the right frame of mind. Life is what you make it, okay? And me and Brad Pitt were like this, right? This is me over here. Hi, Brad Pitt, such a cool guy. I feel so out of place, but maybe one day I'll get there. With your help and with a lot of fun for me, we're going to get through this together. And I hope you have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow for Magic Tuesday.